Great game. Proud of our guys. Not error-free, but the energy and the effort is there. And if we can play like that, with that type of effort, I think good things can happen for us. Still some really good moments for us to learn from, but I think right now I'm just going to focus on the positives of our guys and the way they played, the way they took the field, and just keep believing in each other and nobody pointing fingers. So it's a fun game. I mean, still some work to do, but like I told them, we're going to have fun and enjoy it and be excited about the win, but we got to get ready for our next statement, which is statement 5 next week, and stay humble and keep working. The work's not done yet, so we didn't come this far just to do this one game, so we got to keep working, and I think the guys understand where we're going. So that being said, I just wish the best luck to Kansas State. I mean, I think we had a lot of things go our way, and I was talking to Chris after the game. I mean, that's a game of football, and I'm glad the crowd was able to help us and create some momentum for us. And just thank you to all the fans and making all the noise, man. It was a lot of fun. So you can tell that it's motivating for our players, and they all showed up, and it was nice. It was a sellout, so can't complain, man. But looking forward to the next step and getting better. And I feel like we played better every week, and I'm anticipating us improving, getting better next week too. So, any questions you guys may have?
What kind of statement did you guys send tonight, Phil?
Well, I don't know. I have to watch the film, all this and everything, but I think we show that we can play. I mean, I think the question was, what kind of team is this? And I think there's a lot of unknowns, but it's okay. I think maybe people know a little bit more now, but I'm not going to surprise anybody anymore. So we got to be ready for this next game and keep working and being humble. So that's going to be our key.
Kalani, the Kansas State had those first two long drives. Like one was like 12 plays, the other one was like 14 plays or something like that, where they were able to run quite a bit, got down the red zone. Both times you guys were able to hold them to field goals. How much did that kind of buoy up the defense to be able to hold them to field goals on those first two drives, so that when you did get the turnovers and went ahead on the touchdowns, the momentum was there?
Well, I mean, I think a lot of the issues were just getting out of third downs, and we were in some third and shorts, and so in order to do that, you have to win first or second down. But you have to give a lot of credit to Kansas State. That's what they do. They wear you out, and they can find a big play here and there. I don't know how many big plays we gave up, but in the pass game, I don't know how many we gave up in the run game. It's probably way too many runs past 10 yards that I was, wasn't comfortable with. So, and a lot of that had to do with them being really good at what they do, but also we didn't help ourselves in some of the missed tackles that we made, and being in the wrong position a couple times. We were not in our gaps. We weren't sound in the run game at all, and when you do that against a great team that can run the ball like what Avery can do and what they can do with the running back and the physical line, it gets tough, but the guys kept playing. I mean, it's a long game. You got to make them earn it all, and eventually we were able to crack the code a little bit and get some turnovers and create some momentum, and then you saw the results. So it was too big for Kansas State to get back in it.
What did you see on the Parker Kingston punt return?
Well, I saw a mistake, and I saw a mistake made right, and so I'd like to see. I mean, we can block for him without the drama. So I don't know if he misjudged it or whatever. I know we can laugh at it now, but it's like he's really good at fielding the ball. He's an outfielder. He's a baseball player, so he can track the ball really nicely. I think it was just an error, and I think it touched him on the initial drop, right? And he was able just to rally it back and get the ball, and we're in safe punt return, so defense just blocked for him, and he he's really fast, so he got off on the edge and worked down the line of scrimmage and got the score. So another fantastic play tonight, and K-Pop's done a great job with the special teams and having them believe that they can make big plays and have an impact in the game.
Kalani, what's it like watching the team go through that stretch where you go from 6 down to like 24 up? It's so quickly.
Yeah, that's kind of what we plan on happening. This defense with Jay Hill and the defensive staff, they can create some chaos, and I'm glad that it showed up tonight against a ranked team and heavily favored against us, even though we're at home. So that's just we can just keep pushing it along and grind it out, and good things will happen for us. And we have a great leadership on the team, so I've been really happy with the way it worked out. But that's what that's what they're supposed to do: create momentum, help us win the game.
What did Sione Moa show you that you wanted you to give him the start in his first career start, and your thoughts on his
But
performance?
you guys saw it. I mean, we've been telling you that we have good running backs, and I think I wanted to show it off to you guys. So that's Harvey's done a good job with that entire room, and they're all capable. You saw Pokai play, and I mean, we know what Miles can do, and we also know that Munich Nawahini can do some stuff. So it's a deep and talented group, and yeah, it's just, you know, we want the other guys back, but we've been saying that we were going to be fine with the running back position.
Kalani, two power opponents so far. You haven't allowed a touchdown to either one of them. What does that say about the level that the defense is at through 4 games that you've held both power opponents you face to field goals?
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good job, and just proud of the defense and what they've been able to do, and the belief that they have in the system, and the belief that they have in each other. And when all 11 guys are doing their job, good things happen. The breakdown in the plays that they made were, they're good players, but I think there's a lot of it was our mishaps and us being in bad positions sometimes. But I think when you have a quarterback as talented as what they can do, it causes a lot of issues. So we've got to improve and get better. And I say that when they played their butts off and made some big plays, but yeah, we can play better. So I'd like to see us play better as a team, all 3 phases.
You forced fumble, a sack. Why has Jack Kelly become one of the best linebackers in the nation?
Yeah, Jack's been in this defense for a while. He knows it, and it's good to have him here making plays. But he's got this quiet leadership. The guys respond really nicely to him, and I love what he and Glasgow and Perry and the rest of the guys can do. And we've got a deep group at linebacker too. I mean, we played a lot of different bodies, you know, in different places, and we needed it to do it because we had a lot of defensive plays. I don't remember, it was 72 plays. Yeah, that's a lot of it, and we can help ourselves by getting off the field. But I mean, I think we did a pretty good job against them on 4th down. We got a lot of 4th down stops, and we were able to get some turnovers, and that's what this defense is made to do.
Kalani,
For the guys that needed help off the field, was that cramping, or is there anything more serious?
It was like 2 guys, and yeah, they got to eat more bananas or what, I don't know. It was like just figure out, but they worked hard, and yeah, that I think maybe, and the temperature kind of dropped a little bit too. So I'm gonna ask the sports scientists on all that stuff and make sure that doesn't show up next week.
What are
Kalani,
your
you
initial impressions of Jake's performance tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Jake, you know, obviously it was numbers 15, 21. That's pretty good, and he took care of the football, you know, and so that's key. I don't think we had a lot of opportunities for the offense because the defense and special teams made a lot of plays and created momentum and had a lot of short fields. So yeah, I thought he handled the offense and actually made some really good checks for us and got everyone set up in a really good position. So Jake's doing a great job managing the offense, and there's still room for improvement from everybody.
you talk about all 3 phases. This was an all 3 phases game. All 3 phases scored a touchdown, and you needed each of them to come through at some point. How gratifying is it when that happens, when they're rallying around each other and making those plays for each other like that?
It was really good, and you know, the Aaron Roderick and Jay Hill and Kelly Papinga done a great job working together, and we do that in practice, and we talk about each phase. And K-Pop gave a great presentation on complementary football, and so our guys understand that it's a 60-minute game. And I don't think it started off great for us, but the guys we know that this is a long game, and we feel like we get stronger as the game goes on. And so I like the response from our players, and even in terms of like us finishing, getting a first down and kneeling the ball. Those small victories for our guys is really important. The defense getting a stop. Those guys gave up a touchdown in the Wyoming game late, and then now they're able to get a stop. And I mean, this is we're seeing improvement here, but I just want to get the guys on fast track on all 3 phases. So I like the way they're all playing, but they have some great coaches, and I'm really fortunate to have those guys coaching them.
How long are you gonna let these guys celebrate this win and before moving on to Baylor?
Yeah, tonight, and they got to go to church tomorrow, and then we get ready for Baylor. I mean, I don't know, how does their game go, by the way?
They lost in overtime.
Overtime, okay. So, yeah, so, I mean, every week's a different chore, and so we gotta get over this one, you know, but there's some great learning moments for us, and that's what I'm looking forward to. This is a team that takes to heart some of the stuff that we teach them some things, and they can learn it from experience, and I think they're gonna be really good by the time we get to Monday and learn the lessons that we can from this game.
All right, thank